Sorry, who are you working for? Because that's like pro kit.
The camera down because it's flashing.
Evening, it's freezing. I'm in London, the O2 is just behind me and the Brit 2018 awards are there tonight. I wasn't planning on coming at all, but I got a present, a ticket. It feels weird coming to an event with a ticket, but at the same time it's quite nice because at least I 100% know I'm definitely going in. There's the ticket, block 406, it was £105. This ticket was a present, and the only thing that worries me on this ticket, it says dress evening smart. Can you see that? As you can see, I am not dressed smart. I've got my hoodie on and my ripped jeans on. Like, this is how last minute this was. Like, literally, I've just got here. This ticket's obviously got me a seat. It doesn't let me go backstage. I'm definitely gonna try and go backstage, and I'm just gonna have a good night. There's no pressure, but I wanted to take you guys with me. So let's see how we get on. Right, it's absolutely chocker. This feels really weird with a ticket, it actually does. Hey, hi, how are you? Yeah, no problem at all, cheers.
Tell me, yeah?
I've not even used my ticket yet.
Just slide that in as well.
Slide that, it's not going to break that, no?
It's not comfortable though.
No accreditation, no. Who are you working for?
It's what, sorry?
Sorry, who are you working for? Because that's like pro
The
kit.
camera down because it's flashing.
Right, so the Brit Awards ain't happening tonight. Let me get home and I'll explain. That was a crazy night. Like, I had a ticket this time. Every time I don't have a ticket, I get in. The one time I have a ticket, I don't get in. Like, how does that even work? So I don't know how to tell this story. I'm just going to say it as it was. So the camera came out of the airport scanner. I was recording. The red light was flashing. The security guard saw that. He told me to turn the camera off, which was the last bit. As soon as I turned it off, like 10 policemen come over. They were like, Simon Wilson, we know who you are. Can you please step to one side? I stepped to one side and they said, what are your intentions for being here? And I showed them the ticket. I had a ticket. I showed them. They were like, okay, cool, you've got a legitimate ticket. And they searched all my stuff. They searched all my stuff and they give me this note. The note says, Metropolitan Police, family name Simon James Wilson, search grounds, male recognised as a person who makes YouTube videos. So yeah, that was the note they gave me. The police were really, really cool, like really cool. It was the arena staff that had a problem. They said I was high risk. But ultimately, the reason they didn't let me in with a ticket was the ticket was bought for me through a website called Viagogo. Like, I have heard of them before. It was a legitimate ticket. But the policeman said to me that there was a batch of 96 tickets purchased as a part of a cyber attack, and they were sold through Viagogo, but the O2 Arena had actually cancelled those tickets. So my ticket was invalid. So even though they recognised me, the ticket was invalid as well. So it was like a double whammy. So the police officer actually gave me this. It was like a victim of crime, like victim of fraud, the O2, and then he's put the ticket there. So the ticket's actually been refunded now because it turns out I was a victim of a scam. Which is a bit crazy, to be honest, but at least the person who bought me the ticket got their money back. That's the main thing. Like, can you imagine if there was like a little girl who had really been wanting to go and see the Brit Awards and they got there and they cancelled the ticket and couldn't go in? So yeah, the police officer also told me that there was a lot of scams going around through Viagogo. So obviously, like, I've not had any direct business with Viagogo, but I wouldn't recommend you checking out the source of where you're buying your tickets because you don't want to buy off there to realise that your ticket's cancelled. But what was funny was, the policeman actually even said to me, he said, Simon, I would rather you go in, because at least if you go in, I know where you sat so I can keep an eye on you. if you're out there, God knows. And I actually said to him, I said, mate, listen, don't worry about it. I'll just go out and I'll come in through another exit. He laughed. They were cool people. It was just the arena staff that had a problem. And that's why I didn't end up going in. But they had pictures of me. They literally had paper with pictures of me. And I even said to the policeman after, you know, we got chatting, I said, am I okay to take a picture of, you know, what they had of me? But he said no. He said, even though it's a picture of you, he said I couldn't take a picture of it because it was data protection. But at the end of the day, this all shows that security is being increased as a result of the video. So that could only be a good thing. Like, they were on it last night, you could tell, and every credit to them, even though I didn't get to see the Brits. And the policeman asked for my email address. He said he was going to email me. So I could even be helping the Metropolitan Police with this sort of stuff moving forward. That would be crazy. And the big question, are my sneaking days over? No, they're not over. I'm just going to have to up my game next time, like security have upped their game. At least I know what I'm walking into. But maybe I do need a better disguise than this.